Hey guys, Jamstrap here, and welcome back to another video. In today's what I'm kind of thinking about starting a new series called Warhammer Wishlisting, where I kind of go through some armies that are a bit lackluster, or they just need an extra bit of something to kind of fill them out. Now, I was originally thinking of starting this kind of series with Flesh Eater Courts because I'm currently super pumped about starting them, and they don't have much at all. But I figured with the big Warhammer 40k showcase thing, or preview I should say, happening this Saturday, I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for Primaris Marines first. And they are lacking quite a lot. I know this is a very touchy subject for some people. So yeah, what do Primaris Marines need, and what kind of things do we wish we could have? Like I said, these are just kind of my opinions and thoughts. You guys are more than welcome to kind of comment below what you think will come and what you wish will come. But firstly, let's kind of start with the obvious thing, and that was with that big blurry image of like kind of land speeders and bikes that float around. I'll probably get the image up now. So yeah, that's something that people are speculating are kind of like the Primaris Marine fast attack kind of thing. So far, for initial release of Primaris Marines was kind of like a mix. You got like your Phobos, like Reaver guys, you got your intercessors, you got your like a little taste of Gravis armor, all that kind of stuff. Then the next release we got like all the Phobos guys, like the stealthy dudes and all that kind of stuff. I say all, they're definitely going to bring out more at some point. So what are we missing then? We haven't got the Gravis kind of launch yet, so we're going to get loads of new Gravis guys, you know, lieutenants in Gravis armor and stuff. That's going to be something that's going to come at some point. But obviously we need fast attack. So let's have a look at what the old Space Marine thing had that maybe we can get. So, because I mean, fast attack to me is one of my favorite sections of. I love motorcycles in normal life, and of course I like close combat in 40k. So, yeah, fast attacks and bikes and stuff. That's kind of the reason why I like Gene Stealer Cults, because all the new vehicles and bikes. So, like I say, we're already kind of speculating that we're going to get some land speeders like this. I think all of these ones updated to look all fresh and Primaris would look freaking awesome. So we can get maybe like Phobos scout kind of dudes on bikes like these. That would be amazing. Just getting some normal bike like intercessor guys. Yeah, I mean, I would be 100% sold on Primaris if they bring these out. I don't think I would look back at all. I'd be kid bashing bearded space wolf bikers all day long. And of course, you know, I think a new update, I think if they did a kind of a cooler version of the attack bike, that would be pretty sweet. Now, but the most important thing is an assault squad. And yes, we need guys just on foot, but we'll get to that in a bit. But what I'd really love to see is some sort of like jump pack guys. And I don't know if I'd like the Inceptor version of jump packs, like those big meaty ones. I'd prefer lighter versions, maybe like they did for, what's the Raven dude? I can't remember. I'll get a picture of him up now. Yeah, maybe something like that. I mean, to be honest, I prefer the older jump packs. So if we can get something like this, but Primarisified, especially with how dynamic the miniatures are these days and stuff like that, you know, leaping off of scenery, and yeah, give these guys some close combat weapons. Because I mean, that's, like I say, I'll get to close combat in a bit, but if you're going fast attack with jump packs, they have to kind of be close combat, I guess. I mean, you can get shooty ones for harassment and that, but I'd love to see this. This is pretty much everything Primaris is missing, all in one image right here. If you give us fast attack and close combat together in one go, yeah, I mean, that's a no-brainer right there. That is exactly what we need. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Primaris is missing the most right now. Fast attack stuff, which is hinted at getting, and close combat, so this would just be perfect. And also, like I said, just give me some bikes, please. And when it comes to the troop section, now we've moved on from like the fast attack, I'm just going to go through like the different sections one by one. Troops, I think, are pretty well covered. I mean, we got these kind of like, these guys bring a lot of tactical kind of stuff to the game. You got your intercessors, the sergeants slowly getting upgraded through FAQs and stuff to have different close combat weapons. Would it be nice to have more close combat weapons on them? Yes, but I think that would go more towards like an assault squad kind of thing anyway. So I'm quite happy with where troops are right now. I don't really think, I mean, there's a lot more they can do. They can go a lot more tactical, like your like bit more heavy weapons, that would be really nice. So have your intercessor squad, but maybe they can have like some, I don't know, mix some weaponry like heavy flamers or something like that. That'd be pretty sweet. Give it a bit more versatility. But like I said, troops, there's not too much I'll change. I think they're doing pretty well right now. Alright, HQs. So yeah, there isn't much. I mean, it's a bit of a meme at this point. We've got like a lieutenant for pretty much everything, so we definitely don't need any of them. And for captains, I mean, the Primaris captain, basically we've got everything we need for HQs, to be honest, except for just options. That's all they really need. It's kind of more of a rules thing than a model, but yeah, we need some more rules like storm shields, thunder hammers. I mean, if the sergeants are getting thunder hammers and stuff like that, I mean, why aren't the captains? So yeah, we definitely need a more upgraded captainy dude. Maybe release like a full kit. That would be really nice. I'd really enjoy that. Basically, this guy came with a sword and a bolted. That was it. If you release a kit like this, kind of like the older Primaris captain, come with loads of different weapon options. Really make it versatile. I know they're doing this on purpose, not to make the older Marines obsolete too quickly, but we need it. I mean, most people, I don't know if most, but a lot of people are going Primaris now. So stop messing around. Just give us some sweet ass options right there. Other than that, we've got our librarians. Yeah, maybe he can have a couple extra weapon options, but he's not exactly there for the combat, and we've got a chaplain and all that. So yeah, it would be nice for a few more options. Once again, maybe like a fast attack kind of version of the jump pack, but I think that's probably too much to wish for right now. Yeah, not too bad there either. Not too much to say. Alright, now let's look at elites. And obviously I should have mentioned this before. I'm going kind of generic overview look of kind of units I'd like to go. I'm not counting like special Space Wolfie or Blood Angel kind of units like Wolfen and all that kind of stuff. Just the kind of gaps that need to be filled in Primaris. And yeah, I definitely think elites are always the most like versatile and fun sections of most armies. So there's obviously loads we can do. I mean, Primaris don't have too much in this section. I mean, we've got aggressors, but one version just shoots loads of bolt rounds, and others are flamer. I mean, they're very, very good, don't get me wrong. But I mean, all Primaris right now really is just bolt rounds, so something a bit more different. The Reavers are pretty interesting. I quite like them. Obviously, the Redemptive Dreadnought. It'd be pretty nice to get a close combat version of that. This will be kind of a theme through this whole video, is close combat versions. So if we could get a Redemptive Dreadnought close combat, that'd be sweet. I'll definitely buy a couple of them, that's for sure. I mean, the Tactical War Suit, I haven't got this. I don't know how it plays, to be honest. And yeah, I don't have much to say about that thing. So yeah, we got that dude, that's fine. I mean, if they want to stick to the Gravis armor, what else could they add to them? Some more heavy weapons, like underslung weapons, or maybe they could give them, I don't know, like chain fists or something like that, make them a bit more close combat, but I'm not sure they'll do that. Now here comes into the really fun stuff. I highly doubt that we're going to get full Terminator armor, so I'm going to kind of leave that. We'll get them one day, I'm pretty sure, but not now. But what we really do need is something like the Stern Guard squad, like a very, very elite intercessor kind of dudes. We want special weapons, like, well, basically everything these guys have. Having a kit like that for like Primaris would be perfect. Once again, just making them slightly more versatile, because right now they're a bit one-dimensional. But once again, going into the jump pack and stuff like that, another little veteran squad here of these dudes. I'd love to see some jump pack guys with storm shields, thunder hammers, swords. This is the dream. And once again, this is exactly what Primaris Marines need. This is what everybody wants. Most people, I'd venture to say, play Space Marines because they kind of like that, like old school medieval warrior monk in space kind of look. Yeah, some people like the futuristic thing, they like making gun lines, but a lot of people want to get into close combat and smash face. Okay, maybe not most people, but people like the aesthetic is what I'm trying to say. And this is definitely missing. So all in all, in the elites, once again, I think we can maybe get some more like say veteran intercessors, kind of stuff like that. More options for them. Maybe some command squads like that. That'd be really interesting as well. That'd be really interesting, actually. That brings a whole new dimension to the game. And of course, Vanguard veterans. So yeah, that's actually before I go off of the elites. This is kind of what I was talking about with the aggressors. I know they probably won't do it because they don't want to make Centurions obsolete, I guess. But having some beefy aggressor dudes with like underslung close combat weapons or something like that, or even just heavy weapons, I think would be I mean, they look really cool, and yeah, definitely fit in with the whole what do Primaris Marines need and what are they missing. We just need versatility is basically what I'm going to be keep repeating, I guess. Alright, on to heavy support. What do we need? Now, to be fair, we have various forms of Hellblasters, and they're pretty decent at melting things. We got the heavy slash scout sniper dudes. They're pretty cool. I just like the aesthetic of them, to be honest. They're really sweet. And we do have, obviously, got the repulsor, executioner, and stuff like that. That kind of fills that role a bit. Now, would they release different versions of the repulsor, like build onto that kind of chassis, go even more heavy, like more las cannons and stuff like that? Yeah, it's possible, but I don't feel like that's something I'd personally think they need right now. It's not the next thing they need to release, is more tanks and heavy support, to be honest. Now, could they release a Devastator Squad version of Primaris Marines? Hell yes, I mean, that'd be sweet. Couple of Primaris dudes running around with missile launchers, las cans, grav guns, that heavy bolter would look sweet. I mean, we don't have any heavy bolters yet. So yeah, definitely a Devastator Squad would be really, really nice right now. And then on to flyers. Now, flyers I don't really think are an issue. I don't really see these as like old Marines. I mean, they're just vehicles. So right now we do have flyers. I mean, just plain Space Marines on their own get 2. Plus you get all the flavor versions like Dark Angel, Space Wolves. There are flyers going around. I don't really think we need a Primaris version of flyers right now. I mean, it's going to do the exact same kind of thing, really. It's just going to look different. So you can take that in your Primaris thing. It's not really going to make too much of a difference aesthetically anyway. Alright, on to dedicated transports. Now, once again, we did talk about the kind of fast attack and having some land speeders and stuff. So if we can have some sort of like land speeder that can drop off troops, that'd be beautiful. I don't know if they'll go for drop pods just yet. I mean, you can still use the drop pod in your army. Obviously, you can't take Primaris in it, so all they would need to do is just give it rules to say that. They wouldn't need a model for it. And then, of course, we've got the repulsor, which can transport things, but not really too many. And also, you can turn that thing into a pretty decent gunboat as well. So it's kind of like is it a transport? Is it like an attacky tank? You know what I mean? And then we got the Primaris Impulsor, which is decent, but I think most people just wanted like a cheap as chips Rhino. That's what we want for Primaris. Give us something with barely any weapons, like this dude here. He's just got a Storm Bolter on there, and it can carry a buckload of troops, and points wise doesn't cost a lot of money, and it would be nice if financially it didn't either, because £45 to carry like 10 dudes across the table. I can't remember the exact amount now, but yeah, that's pretty pricey. I'd rather spend an extra £5 and get a freaking repulsor tank. So yeah, I mean, just give us something a bit more basic like that. That'd be nice. Alright, so going off of the actual different slots in the game, what I would like to fill it in and all that kind of stuff. And basically for me, it boils down to fast attack, close combat. Those are the two main things we need right now. Well, that I want anyway. Give me some jump pack dudes, give me some close combat assault marines, even if they're on foot. Just give me some chain swords and bolt guns. That's all I want. And if I get a couple of motorcycles to ride them up the board, even better. But now, apart from that, aesthetically, what do we need? Now, of course, more characters. Like we got these dudes got Mephisto and Torgaradon. They're all great looking characters, especially Kosoro Khan and Adrax Agatone. Yeah, this is Kaven Shrike. That's the jump pack dude I was saying earlier. We can have that kind of aesthetic for jump packs. Not exactly the biggest fan of it, but anyway, I digress now. Also, I want to kit bash that guy into some sort of space wolfy dude. But anyway. Oh, while I'm actually at it, I know I'm getting super distracted right now. One thing I did forget to mention is we don't have like a tech priest, iron priest kind of whatever. I play Space Wolf, so yeah, it's an iron priest, but we don't have one. We got this special character, which technically is one, but you can't use him for any other army, so that's one of the kind of like sections of the army that hasn't been filled yet. We got like a Parkatheres, I can't say that word now, Parkatheres? Yeah, we've got them, we got lieutenants, we got captains, we got rune priests, we got all that kind of, well, I should say librarians, can't get my words out today. So yeah, that's one section that needs to be filled as well, so maybe a bog standard version of that dude, that'd be nice. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, apart from all that, what we really need is, if they're not going to upgrade like make like an actual Primaris Grey Hunters or actual Space Wolfy or Blood Angel, Dark Angel troop choices and stuff like that. We need better upgrade sprues. I know you're looking at these, you're thinking, oh, there's loads there, but that's actually just like 2 or 3 of the same sprue just stuck into one there. I mean, yeah, it's 2. So each sprue, you get 2 different heads. Well, most of the time, I think. I don't know if some of them are a bit different. But you get 2 different heads. You get a little helmet choice. You get a couple of shoulder pads and maybe 1 weapon choice. I mean, you literally, apart from the shoulder pads, obviously you can do like 10 shoulder pads. But when it comes to actually making your guy look different, you can do maybe 2 guys. 2 guys out of an entire army, out of 2,000 points of Primaris Marines. That pack is going to make 2 guys look cool. Yeah, of course, you can repeat and you can do all stuff. And of course, if you're like me, you have loads of like Space Wolf bits lying around and you just use that. But some people are just starting Primaris Marines and they've never had an army before. They don't want to go out and buy a kit or search eBay for bits or something like that. They just buy the upgrade sprue. I mean, it's not great. I mean, if you're like a Codex compliant kind of thing, like Ultramarines, is not too much of a deal because Ultramarines are just that. That's what they're supposed to look like. But when you get into things like Dark Angels and Space Wolves, that's when it starts to get a bit different. I mean, Dark Angels can kind of get away with it, but Space Wolves are definitely, I mean, this thing is just an abomination of an upgrade sprue. I mean, they're supposed to be they're literally, their whole kind of shtick is that they're all about being characterful and being kind of like standout guys that try to build a saga for themselves. And if you don't have the bits from the older kits, you literally got 2 guys in your entire army with 2 Space Wolf heads. That's it. Out of like 100 dudes and a couple wolf pelts. Yeah, it's not great. So yeah, what I would like to see is a proper big meaty like sprue of upgrades. I mean like a full sprue. Give us like 10, 15 heads. I mean, maybe that's asking way too much, I know. Even just 5 or 10 heads. Give us some more cool weapon options. Give us like wolfy bolt guns and stuff. Maybe more things you can stick onto like the torso and the chest. Give us some different backpacks, like little power plants, more little dangly bits and stuff like that. I'd buy it. I'm pretty sure people love their chapters. If you're a Space Wolf player, you love Space Wolves. You want everything to look Space Wolf. You got Blood Angels, you are a Blood Angel. So you want your guys to look as cool as you can. So people will buy upgrade sprues. So all they need to do is just make them. I mean, all you got to do is release a couple of heads and shoulder pads and you'll be making some cash. So yeah, that's one of the next top things I'd love to see. Alright guys, so I'm pretty sure I've gone through some of the more slightly realistic things and the main things that we need first to kind of give the army a bit more like versatility and flavor. So like I said a million times at this point, I'm pretty sure it's the kind of the rumor picture that was going around. We need some bikes and fast attack, assault, and loads of upgrade sprues to give them a bit more flavor, because that's most people's problems. But yeah, I think I've probably rambled on enough right now. So if you guys got any of your own kind of opinions, what you think Primaris need, or what you just want, even if you know they're not going to happen, you know, comment below, let me know, because that'd be really interesting to hear. And if you liked the video guys, you know what to do. And as always, if you enjoy kind of random hobby content like this, kit bash videos, army showcases, painting guides, all that kind of stuff, maybe check out my channel and subscribe. But until then guys, see you in the next one. Bye bye.